Hello everyone, JRDeal96 here with a brand new reaction. As you could tell by the title, it's another Jacksepticeye video, and it's a pretty interesting one. This was uploaded today at the time of filming this, on the 22nd, and it's like Irish TV mistakes. So I'm guessing, like, in a sense, like news bloopers, but in Ireland. That's my assumption of what this might be about. And also, this comes on the same day that Jack announced on Twitter that he is tested negative for COVID. He's now COVID free, so now he could possibly get home before Christmas, which I am happy about. Hopefully he could see No Way Home at some point too, because I'm pretty sure he had to avoid spoilers like crazy because now the movie's out and everybody's talking about it, you know, all that shit. So yeah, but anyways, I might as well just get right into this and see what Irish TV mistakes we're going to be seeing here. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we?
The Irish are a great bunch of lads, sitting there in the old Emerald Isle eating their sports.
Emerald Isle, step in the morning.
Wasn't the 6 o'clock news. But whatever happens, happens because it's live.
Anything can happen when it's live.
Live on television. But thankfully now with the power of the internet, we have all of the bloopers that we'll ever need recorded forever in posterity.
Yeah.
But it's Ireland, so people recorded with their phones on the television because we haven't advanced that far in technology yet where we figured out how to record the television. Anyway,
really?
That's a roundabout way of saying we're going to be reacting to funny Irish news stuff. I'm trying to find like funny Irish clips to react to, but we're a small nation and there's not that many of those clips out there, so I'm
that's
taking
unfortunate.
everything I can get. I'll turn on subtitles, but I don't think they'll help.
How does that feel? Your first grade one, congratulations. Thanks very much. It's fantastic. Jesus, unreal. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I was seeing you and the fucking sex tonight, mate.
Oh God! We're live, guys.
Uncle Peter! Oh, what a legend! I like that. That's such a monumentous occasion. That's what he's going to do tonight. He hasn't done it in years. Doesn't even know if it still works. But Peter's getting the let out tonight. He's fucking going for it. So the thing you have to know about this as well is that, well, it's probably the same in many places, but the 6 o'clock news in Ireland is absolute gospel. It's what every older person in the country watches. And when you were growing up in Ireland, especially in the 90s when I grew up, every 6 o'clock there was always the Angelus before it, which is the bells in the church ringing, and that would be on TV. So
literally that was like the thing you always would watch no matter what, is the news.
It was like a national anthem was about to be played or something. Everyone like just,
it's like a must-see thing you need to watch, in a sense.
The Irish news. And Lord have mercy on it, there was nothing good ever happening. So I wish I got to see something like this.
Oh, jeez.
I watch the news every night if I knew something bad could happen.
And then you have this.
Surrounding shops and businesses were evacuated as defense forces carried out a controlled explosional device. No explosive content was found. Main streets
What?
have been reopened.
Oh! Wait. Did I just hear another word?
That explosive what? This word gets me demonetized immediately.
Yeah, I was like, is it that other word?
Surrounding shops and businesses were evacuated as defense forces carried out a controlled explosional device. No explosive content was found.
Sounded like
What is
it.
he trying to say? I don't know how you can mess that up. How do you even get close to that word? It's
Kind of sounded like
maybe
it.
he just had it in his head where he's like, okay, don't say these words. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say the word. Don't say the word. Don't say the word. Hello, fuckers. I've been there. The amount of times that I've done like stuff where I'm on in front of people who are not my audience, and I'm like, okay, don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad. And then the first thing that comes to your brain is the bad thing. I have stupid monkey brain. Also, this man was on the news every single night. Him and Sharon Violan, I forget what his name is. They were on every single night. I saw them more than I saw my own parents most times.
Oh my gosh. What the?
Stuart, you're safe. Oh, this isn't the news. Oh, I think I remember this one.
Stuart,
Yeah, he says the wrong person.
guys, I have a bit of an admission tonight. We've made a mistake, I'm afraid.
Oh, we got another Steve Harvey situation.
I'm afraid, Conleth, you are safe.
Oh, the face. Oh.
My apologies for that.
he's gonna kill
Aw.
Dark Mooney when he goes home. I remember this. I remember watching this. I can't remember what the name of the show is. There's so many of these types of shows, like singing shows. And I remember seeing this, thinking that, man, how can they get that wrong? Isn't this like pre-recorded? Oh, so cringe, but so good. Oh, just a nibble of cringe, please.
Okay, Colin, if you could join the others. Stuart, I'm really sorry about that.
Colin,
No,
if
you're
you could
not.
join the others, and we'll see you next week. Stuart, if you could just pack your bags and go home, that'd be great. Yeah, sorry.
Very often we have a failure of communications on
Failure of communication.
Oh, really?
I don't know how that happens. Didn't
That's
that happen
a-
at the Oscars as well? Did they give it to was it Moonlight they gave it to, and then La La Land won? Or
Oh,
was it
yeah,
the other way
yeah.
around?
That was another issue, too.
We lost, by the way, but you know. There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture. Warren, what did you do?
Oh, Irish people love Irish.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that
There's nothing the
issue.
Irish love more than hearing how much it's going to rain.
Literally,
tomorrow and
the
who
entire
died
freaking cast and
yesterday.
crew of
Every
freaking
time
Moonlight and La La
Charlie
Land
or my mother
appeared.
In the car, the obituaries would come on the radio, and she'd be like, "Oh, shh, the obituaries are on," and she'd turn up the radio. That has to be a thing that some other Irish families went through as well. That the obituaries come on, everyone has to shut up. We have to find
And-
out if we knew anyone who died.
Oh,
and then the rain would come on and be like, sure, it's fucking raining tomorrow. Yeah. Sure, what are we going to do about it, huh? We knew it was going to rain. It's Ireland.
The temperatures will drop back on recent days. That's it for me for the moment. Good evening. Thanks, Emil.
Oh. You get a rare peek into the world of what goes on behind it.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
that's
recording these
kind of
videos,
like
I sit there
normal,
and, like,
but it's not like she just literally started dropping F-bombs or anything.
4, 3, 2, 1, sync everything.
Yeah, it's not like she was
Maybe
doing
a message
that,
to the
but she was
editors,
just kind of like taking her
"For
little
this video, I
mic,
can only do
mic thing
this."
off
It's like,
and saying thank you.
Ireland is a famous place! And then in between scenes, it's like,
Cut.
something on my
1,
phone.
2, 3. That's what it was for me with
Recorded
the
with phones on the telly.
the
and I
10
don't
years
know if
video.
You'll actually be able to hear it, but maybe you can like boost it or something in post, or like balance out the levels a bit better. Because I'll be able to understand it because I'm Irish, but I feel like people at home will be a little lost.
Huh. A little editor note for whoever's editing the video.
The Irish are a great bunch of lads, and anytime those are left in, it's like, yeah, we're just human, so
Yeah,
it's, not that bad. But
it's
every
just
time I
like
see it
shit.
back, I'm like,
Ugh.
what am I doing?
What the
Be
fuck?
funny. Oh, this is a very famous one.
Oh, really?
He
Fixes
doesn't
his
realize
tie,
The camera's rolling already.
and he's like, oh shit. What? We're live?
I remember very well. That went around a lot. I didn't see it live, but I remember people talking about it and people showing videos of it. So good. I'm starting to see all of these like old famous Irish faces that were like, oh, the pinnacle of fame when I was a kid. The only way you got any more famous was Brad Pitt. And now now I'm doing this on YouTube, and the views on this channel and the amount of people who follow it is arguably more popular than anything that was on the television that I was watching when I was a kid. And that completely blows my mind. No bloopers around here though. I have never made a mistake.
Yeah, sure.
Every time I go to the bathroom, I cut between.
The overtones.
Yeah, that's obviously a reference to the obvious thing he did in his Undertale
Curtains
series.
start raising.
Curtains.
Ash, it's only music. You don't need to see it.
Oh my goodness gracious. And he's like, oh for goodness sake. Oh, for goodness sake, you get the freaking, curtains up
I
and
warned you about these curtains, so I did.
These
so I
curtains
did.
suck.
Ash, you're faking.
Hi guys.
Feck it.
Just stand there.
How are we doing? I'll hold it. Okay. No, you have to.
But he's got to improvise on the fly since you have this mistake.
Oh my god, the light and everything. Jesus. I mean, it happens.
Stuff
You go out and
happens.
You do a show. I did a tour. Did you guys know about that? Did I
Yes,
do a tour?
we did know that. How did we get
Do you
here?
have time? And one of the shows we did was in London.
Oh.
And during that show, the projector kept messing up. and they told us it was like a HDMI issue and it wasn't fixed, and I had to go up and do it live. And when I was up on stage, I kept like pointing to the screen to be like, when is the game showing up? Because we had a gaming segment for people to come up and play, and it just wasn't happening. And I had to like play around it and vamp a little bit and like play with the audience and play into the idea and like pretend mad at the people behind the behind the scenes. And whenever it happens, it's like you kind of just have to roll with it. You can't just sit there awkwardly and be like, or do we have it? You kind of just, your improv has to be on point.
Hopefully Ethan doesn't have to deal with that type of thing if that's his show.
Shaved before you did that, Brendan. How are you?
You're a censor. How dare you?
What?
Gayborn and you are you're unstoppable arseholes. You arseholes.
What the hell?
You piece of shit.
What's going on?
So that was the Late Late Show. I was on that show, but I was on with the current host, Ryan Tuberty, but that was Pat Kenny, who I always hated. I never liked his presentation style. He always seemed annoying. Gayburn before him, an absolute legend, rest in peace. But Pat Kenny, I just never liked. But having someone come up and be like, you're insufferable arseholes. You're shite.
You're a piece of shite.
And I said so many things to them, and that's what you come out with. Couldn't even get the words out.
What?
Gayborn and you are you're unstoppable arseholes. You arseholes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
You
much.
piece of shit. There's just something about the Irish accent that makes swearing so good.
So funny.
It's that we don't make a
For
mess
fuck's
around the
sake.
words. We just
For
get
fuck's
to the
sake.
point, we say it. It's short. We don't dance around it. It just sounds like
Something
music
natural to
coming
you.
out of our mouths. When other people try and swear so much, it's like so biting and scathing, and this is just like, who let Jimmy out? He's supposed to be in the pub at this hour. He's usually like 14 pints of Guinness in, and here he just wandered on set and was like, "Who are you? You're insufferable."
Is it a big day for all of you guys in here?
It's a big day for all of you guys here.
A number of years, so it's great that's happened, and we're now hit.
Oh, this is when they switched from analog to digital, right? God, all of these like big monumental moments, like when we got the Euro for the first time. So many.
Oh yeah,
so
I
many
guess
times I'm
different,
like,
you
"Whoa, that's so
know,
crazy. They're all digital."
quality
And
and
as a kid, that
inputs,
was like, whoa, the end of an era.
the output of
10
the.
seconds. 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch.
And there we have it.
Wait, was that it?
Is over.
Because he was like 5, 4. She was like 6, 5. Like you're a kid in school and you can't count.
Yeah.
A, B, C, and you're like 7, 8, 9. I don't know what that comparison was. Whatever. It's funny, right?
HSE spending on the treatment abroad scheme fell by 1.6 million euro last year.
There's this guy.
Has increased.
What's he doing?
I guess fixing something that was there.
She was on the news all the time when I was younger, and all the young lads thought that she was attractive. Like, oh, did you see Sharon on the news last night? Wasn't she looking grand? What is he doing?
The Hell's Kitchen thing.
Again this lunchtime, and I understand. Sorry, Ellis. Well, then we must leave it.
Welcome to the news today.
What did we talk about again?
Steve, see you tomorrow.
I think the teleprompter stopped working, I guess, or whatever, because sometimes they have to read off teleprompters.
Angus, you can't just launch into Irish like that. I haven't heard it in a long time.
I
thought he was. I legit thought he was having a stroke and he was messing up his words. Oh Lord.
But first, over to the RT newsroom for the first news of the evening with Sharon Ifilon.
Sharon!
Just remind me, will you, what's full sound?
It's so bizarre to see them in their natural habitat, like before they go.
Normally, before they,
do,
you know, the cameras start rolling.
Red leather, yellow leather. Yeah, you're an asshole. It's just an exercise. It's just part of the warm up. You're an asshole, Jim. It's just the exercise. Good evening. Today, 12 people killed.
40 years since the launch of...
God, poor Angus. Isn't that his name? Angus McGreena? He's had so many bloopers. The poor lad.
The moon.
Apollo 17, the last
2012.
man to the moon. Among those remembering the flight, its commander, its commander who said he thought his voyage. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I'll try that again. A man has. Can we just go back to the very start?
I think he's just having his, you know, his brain's just like can't even get it out.
Was its commander.
Yay! Angus, you got through it. Fair play to you. There must have been a thing on the teleprompter that the next sentence was so close to the top one, and he thought it just like ran into one another. I've read teleprompters like 3 times in my entire life, and it's so scary. The reason I have glasses was because a few years ago I did the Game Awards, and I didn't think my eyesight was getting worse in the distance, and I didn't think to get glasses because I was like, I don't need glasses, my eyes are fine. And then I was like, oh, I have to read something in the distance. Oh no, it wasn't the Game Awards. It was South by Southwest when I had to do the award show there, and I was co-hosting it with Rachel, and I was so worried I wouldn't be able to see the teleprompter. And then when you have to read it, it's like, oh god, it's going so fast. And they're like, is that speed okay for you? And I'm like, no, speed is okay for me. I'm scared.
The Russian business tycoon Boris Berezovsky has lost his High Court action against the Chelsea football club owner Roman Abramovich.
You gotta practice those names before you go live.
Yeah.
You can't. There's a reason that when I'm live now and people like donate to the charity streams, I take like a piece of their name and say that because I can't say the whole thing. Because it's just, I'll mess it up. Oh, Pat Kenny, you're back again.
This motherfucker.
So you know who this is?
I do.
And what is the answer to our question?
Roald Dahl.
And Roald Dahl is correct. You know what this means?
Yes.
You'll be picked up in. It's a Cork number.
Yes.
A Cork city.
Yes.
All right. If they tortured her, they couldn't get anything out of this woman. There's no question about it.
A messed up joke to say, Pat. What's wrong with you?
Jeez.
Come on. Not everybody can be like, oh my god, I won!
Barbara, who are you going to bring?
They probably knew, like, I think it's just like normal for them.
Hang on a second, Barbara. Wait a second. Hang on. Just a second.
Oh my god.
There's the tickets to the toy show, right? Yeah.
Oh. Wait, isn't there more to that clip? Oh yeah, this is much higher quality.
Okay, so they're gone. So you don't go to the toy show. Okay.
There's somebody in the background saying, don't do that, put the phone down. Well, fair play to you, Pat. You know, no nonsense. Pat's a man of culture. I'm dressed like Pat Kenny right now.
Alright, so you want the 10 grand?
Please.
Okay, I think I'll give up this job. Anyway, you won fair and square. You were picked out.
Thank you, sir.
There's the toy show tickets. Anyway, sure, I'll give them to someone who appreciate it.
Thank you.
Barbara, congratulations on the 10 grand. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
And we'll pick you up. We'll bring you up, but we won't bring you to the toy show.
Lovely.
All the best. Good night.
Bye-bye.
That's so awkward. Like, I don't want to go to the toy show, but 10 grand sounds great. I don't really want to leave the house. If you could bring 10 grand to my bank account, that would be wonderful. I can get a bunch of groceries out of that now. But I'm not leaving the house.
Oh my god.
Well, man, we'll have the late update on Lose on 2 at 11 tonight from our golf. It's back to you, Angus.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, Angus, no!
Oh gosh, here he is again.
He's gonna mess it up.
Angus over here.
Why? What's wrong with you? Why do you keep messing this up?
The American Oscar-winning actress Angelica. There we go again.
Angelina Jolie, are you talking about her?
Is in Galway this week, where she is the guest of honor at this year's Film Flam. The festival is celebrating its.
Why, Angus? Practice the names before you go live. Surely they have it all typed up and ready to go.
And will feature 8 Irish and world premieres, as well as dozens of films, shorts, and documentaries.
At least he has a sense of humour about it. Fair play to you. I'd watch the news more, actually, if they felt a little more human. It's something so droll and, well, miserable about the news, but it's because miserable things happen in the news all the time.
Yes.
So it's never about, like, look at this amazing thing that people are doing. It's more about, like, here's who died and here's who did it. But if they talked normally, it would sound good. Instead of, like, good evening.
Good evening and welcome to News 12, Long Island.
After the Taoiseach said that he was a big smelly nappy head. More at 11.
Two of the teams that Ireland will face
this autumn are prepared
Rugby?
for what will be an historic encounter in Cape Town at the weekend.
What the hell? Oh, here we go again with the name.
Pardon, it's going to be South Africa and Argentina, of course, facing up.
Oh my god, he couldn't say Argentina. He must have had it in his head that he was going to say Argentinian, and then when he was trying to say Argentina, because I had that before where I tried to say Canada and I said Canada, because I kept having Canadian stuck in my head, and I was like, I think it was when I was in Canada, and I was like, oh, it's so good to be in Canada. Canada.
Nah. Yeah. Angus.
Angus again.
Angus in the background, like, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to be in the shot? Oh fuck, I'm supposed to be out of the shot.
Angus!
That's my spot. Okay, never mind. That's not my spot.
Angus, what are you doing? Oh, at this point he's just taking the piss. He's doing it on purpose because he knows that it'll go viral.
He's like,
He's just a
yes, I
YouTuber
want
at
people to
heart.
talk about
Anyway,
this.
That's going to be Irish news bloopers for today. If you have any other, like, Irish clips or Irish... Because I did that video about Irish accents a while ago, and I got some funny clips from that.
Yes.
That I was going to put into this, but I've reacted to them already. But if you have anything else to remind me of, because I just can't think of any Irish things to look up, but I want to represent my country more. I want to react to more Irish stuff, like that sex ed video we did. They're so funny. Irish culture is like this little bottle of joy, and when it goes outside of its boundaries, just wild things.
Yeah,
happen.
that
So
video
I want
was
more of it.
hysterical.
I want more clips. I want more stuff from Ireland to be able to react to. So, please. But anyway, thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Do it now. It's easy. It's right down below the video. And don't forget to leave a like as well if you want to. Really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you next time.
Okay, what the fuck? What the hell was that? Well, and I guess just, to poke at the fact that that's what happens sometimes with news. They don't cut away at the right time. Like, they, like that one with the girl who was doing the weather. Like, luckily she didn't say anything weird, anything, explicit or anything, but just, she just took her little mic thing off and said thank you, and then was about to leave the room. I guess it's like one of those green screen rooms that they do this stuff in. So I have no clue. So, but yeah, pretty much in a sense, it's like Ireland news bloopers, and a lot of bloopers involving the news, and also some late show clips as well with that one host. That one clip with the guy who just randomly came onto the set and started, lambasting the host, like, you're an asshole, you're a piece of shit. Like, what was the context? Was it because of the fact that he made a comment about somebody's, didn't shave? Like, he said something like, oh, you're a little too pokey there, or something. Like, he said something along those lines, like, referring to somebody who didn't shave, or whatever. I have no clue. Like, I don't know. That was weird, but also hilarious. But yeah, it's that one guy. I think he said his name was Angus. He said like he kept having trouble saying certain names, certain words, and he just would be like he would have a rough time trying to say the word, and his brain just goes, I give up, I quit. Like he can't do it. I think he was referring to Angelina Jolie, but he said something else entirely, so that didn't help matters either. But, I have not seen any news bloopers ever, on live that I recall. I don't recall any, news bloopers before. But there was, that one clip. I don't know what it was from. I think I remember seeing it in a Jacksepticeye's Funniest Home Videos. It was they talked about how this woman got struck by the lightning, and that, one day she woke up, but then when they tried to replay the clip of her, interview, it was glitching out, stuttering, and it was just so funny. Like, the context, it was as if she actually started talking like that. But the news anchor's like, well, she didn't talk like that. Another one was, I don't know if you want to say this was a blooper or anything, but it's a funny news clip. I've mentioned it previously a bunch of times. It was these news anchors in somewhere. I don't know where they were, what news, where their news, channel is from. But they were talking about this Fashion Week show in Paris that was going on, like some like Project Runway, model runway, stuff going on in Paris, like a Fashion Week in Paris or something. And they were showing clips from, that show of them, of the women in these, nice outfits, walking the runway and stuff. There was this one girl who had like these weird high heels. And those high heels were not her friend to that day. And unfortunately, they show her fall twice. And you see her fall once. She just falls. She gets back up, tries to, no-sell that, like nothing just happened. But then next thing you know, she has trouble with the high heels again. And then her feet just wobble like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then falls again. That made those news anchors start laughing their asses off. They kept replaying it over and over again. And they have like those, wheezing laughs. And the best part was that the last time they replay it, like one of the news anchors go, "Wait, we like to apologize." And then before he was able to finish what he was going to say, like in a sense, we would like to apologize for laughing at this. Like the other gun goes, hold on, because it was coming on again. They just continue to lose it. Oh my goodness. Like that was another funny one. But that one with the winning the tickets, and then the guy, like the woman on the phone didn't want them, and then you see the ghost just rip them up, and then because the woman wanted $10,000 instead. Okay, like that is odd. Like I have no clue, but whatever. But some of those clips were pretty funny, and especially the first one with I fucking have sex tonight and everything. I know my Irish accent isn't the greatest, but I try. Maybe I shouldn't. My apologies. That's probably very wrong of me for doing so. Even though technically I am kinda Irish a little bit, so I have some Irish in me. But anyways, overall, that's really on this reaction. I thought it was really fun to watch, and seeing all these Irish bloopers, Irish TV bloopers and stuff. That was pretty fun. But there's one more video at the time of me filming this right now that I need to check out that a lot of people were talking about for a while, and that is the Avoid It at All Costs 3 Scary Games video that Jacksepticeye put out. Okay, let me see. I did 5 videos recently filming this, and in one batch and stuff like that. So hopefully this comes out on the 30th. So this will technically be the last video I film in 2021 before the end of the year and stuff like that. So hopefully that video comes out on the 30th, the 3 Scary Games one. Hopefully I got that one correct, because I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully then, because I'll recap 2021 in a nutshell for me after that video. But anyways, enough about that. I'll see you then. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram, because I make collabs in Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and myself. I also interact with the cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDeal96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.